There you go. Good afternoon, everybody. It's Charlie, and welcome back to another video on the Chatting Leeds YouTube channel. It's time for your live watch along for Arsenal against Leeds United in the Premier League this afternoon at the Emirates. Leeds United hoping to cause a huge upset for the league leaders at their home turf. Obviously, we'll get onto the team news, as you can see on screen at the minute. But just before we do, please smash that like button. It really helps get the stream out there. Share it with everyone that you know. Let's get some more eyes on the channel. Please subscribe if you're new as well. I'm really wanting to hit 3,000 subscribers as soon as possible. So if you could do me a solid and hit that subscribe button, that would be great. And of course, get all of your thoughts and opinions in the live chat as we go through this afternoon's game at the Emirates. So yeah, let's just get into the team news then. Obviously, as you can see on screen, it's a rather bizarre one from Javi Gracia. It says to me that he's wanting to go defensive. There's a lot of defensive players out there. I personally think we're going to see a back five. I think Ayling and Firpo could be used as wing backs with Koch, Christensen and Strauch in the middle, or maybe Christensen as a wing back actually with Ayling in the three. The midfield is for me where it gets a bit confusing, obviously, because Weston McKennie's on the bench. You've got Rocker in there, Aronson. Are they going to play together in a pivot? Who knows? I couldn't honestly tell you what the formation is, in all honesty. So, as I said, guys, hit me up in the comments with your thoughts on today's lineup, your thoughts on how you think today's game is going to go. If you joined the live preview last night, I was basically saying that this is a little bit of a free hit. I think as long as Leeds United give a good account of themselves today, as long as we keep it tight, try to frustrate them as much as possible and keep their playmakers quiet for as long as we possibly can. If it's just Arsenal having more class than us on the day and they get a narrow victory, I can take that and I can happily move on to Forest and Palace, which are much more winnable and important for us. Interestingly enough, let's just go through the Arsenal lineup. One big one on the bench, Bukayo Saka, is on the bench for Arsenal this afternoon, which I do find surprising. I was speaking to a mate of mine earlier who is an Arsenal fan, and he seems to think that he's just resting Saka because he has played a lot of football recently, especially for England as well. So, which I can understand, but especially with Man City just beating Liverpool 4-1 in the early kickoff. Arsenal need this win, which could play into our favour a little bit because it's more important for them now. But I'll be completely honest. I do think I am predicting a defeat in this one, guys. I'm not coming on here being negative before a ball's even been kicked, but it's going to be one extremely tough ask, in my opinion, to get anything from this game, because even without Saka, even if he isn't used at all, the front three, Trossard, Jesus and Martinelli, I think it's Gabriel Jesus' first start since he's come back from his injury. Be interesting to see how he gets on. Sinisterra as well for Leeds United, making his first start since the game at Old Trafford when we drew 2-2 with Man United. I mean, how Leeds United are setting up again, I do not know, especially in the attacking area. You've got Somerville, Aronson, Harrison and Cine. Is Cine going to operate as maybe a false nine? Is Harrison going to operate as a false nine? I don't know. I think the lineup is speaking volumes at the minute with how Javi Gracia views this game and how he's tactically setting us up to perform in this game. I did say on the preview as well last night that I believe it could be a similar approach to how we approach Brighton at home, where we kind of sit off them, allow them time on the ball, and just keep it as tight as we possibly can in midfield and at the back. And hopefully we can frustrate Arsenal. If we can take a point from this game, it'll be great. It wouldn't necessarily be a disaster for Arsenal to get a draw in this game either. They'd still be 6 points ahead of Man City. But of course, Arsenal will want this win. They'll want to maintain that 8-point lead at the top of the league. They'll have seen the result earlier on this afternoon at the Etihad, of course. So look, they'll be bang up for it. I'm sure we are as well. You know, we're coming into this game on the back of a very impressive win away at Molineux against Wolves. So, you know, hopefully whatever game plan is set up with this formation, with this lineup, hopefully it works, and hopefully we can get something from the game. Players look like they're just about to walk out now. There's 9 of you in the building. Drop a comment in, guys. No one's dropped a comment in yet. I want to hear everyone's thoughts on the lineup, potential formations. How do you feel this game will go? Is it a free hit? Are you confident? Are you not? Hit me up in the comment section. The players are just about to walk out. If you haven't already, smash a like on the stream. Please subscribe to the channel as well. And as I've said a few times, get your comments in and I'll flash them up on screen as we go through this afternoon's game. Players just walking out now. God, I've missed this pre-game anxiety. Oh, God. Both mascots bringing out shirts with Rockcastle on the back in memory of Rocky. A touch of class from Arsenal and Leeds United there. It's good to see. And obviously, it's coming up to the anniversary of Chris and Kev's death in Turkey as well. Everyone will have seen that moving, quite powerful video that Leeds United shared on their socials last night. Interviews from friends, family of Chris and Kev who passed away on that night in Istanbul. No one should ever go to a football game and never come home. So I'm sending all my love and condolences and everything to the friends and family of Chris and Kev. Got his first comment in of the afternoon from Mark. I hope Leeds do Arsenal for the win. I cannot understand why Rodrigo or Bamford are not starting. I think a lot of us can't, Mark. I can only think that it's part of the game plan and part of the tactical plan that Javi has put together. It's one of them, innit? If Leeds get something from this game, then it's a stroke of genius. If it doesn't work and Leeds United get humbled, then it isn't good, is it? I do think at some stage in this game, changes will be made, inevitably, because I do think there'll be quite a lot of points in this game where Leeds United are under the cosh a little bit. Looks like we've got an Arsenal fan in the building. Appreciate you dropping in, mate. Good luck for the game. Surprised Rodrigo isn't starting for Leeds yet. 100%, or am I missing something? In all honesty, mate, I think we're just trying to set up defensively to try and frustrate you in this game. That's all I can think of from Javi Gracia. Like I just said, I think it really is one of them. If Leeds United get something from this game, then everyone's praising him for this plan that he's put together. If it doesn't work, then he'll be coming under scrutiny, won't he? Just sending a message to my mate who's an Arsenal fan. Yeah. I'm gonna put my phone on flight mode, I think, because I feel like he'll be messaging me at various points throughout the game. It's all a bit of fun, isn't it? It's all banter at the end of the day. Gabriel Jesus, definitely one to watch for Arsenal. I'll be honest, I didn't expect him to start. Just plain and simple, because I feel like without him, they've set up with obviously Trossard through the middle, maybe as like a false 9, Saka, Martinelli on either side. They've used Nketiah at various points, who Leeds United know very well. Obviously, Ben White's playing for Arsenal today as well. So yeah, know where we're going on to the defending side today. Well, you'd say by the lineup that we're trying to go at least a bit defensive. I'm assuming that out of possession, it'll probably be a low block, I would imagine. and I think we're just going to try and pick our moments. And Leeds United have kicked off, guys. Hit that like button. Please subscribe to the channel and get all of your thoughts and opinions in the live chat as we go along. Oh, and an early shot from Rasmus Christensen. It is straight at Aaron Ramsdale. That's good pressure from Leeds United. Promising opening 20 seconds, I guess. Arsenal in possession now. Obviously, game has kicked off now, guys. So, oh, we've gifted them it there. Oh, almost gifted Arsenal something there. What are we playing at with that ball across the back four there, or back five, whatever it is? Rasmus Christensen, though, opening 10 to 15 seconds with a very powerful shot, but it is straight at Aaron Ramsdale. It didn't really cause him that much bother, in all honesty, but decent enough start from Leeds. But that was a bit questionable at the back there. Arsenal were trying to play it in behind Luke Ayling, I believe it was. Tries to play it across to Robin Koch. It's a little bit behind him. Arsenal in possession now with Ben White on their right-hand side. Does look like Somerville's operating from the left. With Jack Harrison looking to be helping out defensively with Junior Firpo. I'm just trying to look at how we're actually set up. I do think Ayling looks like the one that's playing as the wing back, I would say. I think it looks like Koch, Christensen and Strauch in the middle with Firpo as the left wing back. But Jack Harrison did look like he was a bit too part of the defence there. So I'm trying to work out where Jack Harrison fits into this setup at the minute. Is Luke playing as captain today? I think he is, but I don't know. Yes, he is. Yeah, because obviously Cooper isn't in the 11, which I'm happy about to an extent. But at the same time, I'm a bit confused as to how we're actually setting up. But I'm sure as the game goes on, we'll know a lot more. It's just a bit baffling, isn't it? You just cut to the Leeds United bench there. You've got McKennie, Rutter, Rodrigo, Bamford, all on the bench. So, says on the radio station that I'm watching it on today that Leeds United are operating a 5-4-1. If it's a four-man midfield, then I'm assuming Aronson's just operating in that central space with Mark Rocker. But have we seen Aronson have any defensive attributes this season? I don't know, but we'll soon see, won't we? Somerville trying to win the ball back there, but he misses out on that occasion. Leeds United throw-in by Junior Firpo. Plays it to Jack Harrison. Another throw-in. 14 people in the live chat. Get your comments in, guys, as the game goes on. I will flash them up on screen. We can suffer together. Header out from Gabriel. Jesus is offside, so he won't attempt that. And give it to Strauch, I would. Be interesting to see how Pascal Strauch plays as well. Hasn't had a lot of minutes of late, has he? Leeds United looking a little bit suspect at the back again when we're in possession. I said it in my preview, Arsenal will, whenever Leeds United have the ball, no matter what area of the pitch we have the ball, they will press us. They will try and force us into errors. So we've just got to be wary of that and just clear your lines when possible against this team. Doesn't look like we're massively standing off them, though. Doesn't look like the approach against Brighton just yet. Again, you can see that there's just a lot of Leeds United shirts in our half, so it's clear that we're setting up to frustrate them. Hopefully that does work. That's it. Well in, Cine. Is set Chris Somerville. Leeds United on the attack through Crescencio Somerville. Just ran out of ideas there. He could have played that ball into Aronson. Could have quite easily played that ball into Aronson, but he kept hold of the ball too long and he got dispossessed. Decent area as well. I'm not saying anything would have definitely come from it, but it was a promising area on the attack. But all you've got to do is hold him up there, Ayling. He's not going anywhere. He's in the corner. He's not going anywhere. That's it. Force him back. Arsenal just passing it around in the Leeds United half. Thomas Partey, Ben White, Trossard coming up against Firpo. Firpo's just trying his best to hold him up. Don't show him onto his left because that's his better foot. Decent from Firpo. Obviously, there's Rob Holding playing for Arsenal alongside Gabriel at centre back. Jesus moving over to the left-hand side. No foul. That's it, Firpo. Just hold him up. Good block off Ben White there. Is that our throw-in? Huh? Okay. Didn't think it was, but I'll take that. Leeds United playing today in that yellow and blue kit. Here's Granit Xhaka. Right, you need to get over to Zinchenko. You need to anticipate that the ball's going over to him there. Ball into the box, and Melier will easily handle that. Right. Like I said, guys, Leeds have just got to pick our moments in this game. It was nearly the opening 8 minutes here, and I've not seen anything bad yet. I do think we've looked a little bit shaky in possession at the back. Obviously, Somerville has that opportunity where he's running through. Could have played the ball into Aronson, in my opinion, but chose not to, and he did get dispossessed. Phil Bailey's in the building. It looks like 4-3-3 for Leeds with Somerville, Harrison and Firpo, the left-sided players. I think they expected Saka to play, so that is why they have so many men down the left. Yeah, potentially. I think everybody expected to see Saka in that lineup for Arsenal today. Are they just resting him for more important games? I don't know. Don't get me wrong, I was happy to not see him there, but obviously I do believe at some stage we will see him. We will definitely see Saka on the pitch today. There's Ben White on the right-hand side. That's it. That's not a foul. Jack, you're too long on the ball. You could have played Somerville in there. Come on, Rasmus, get there. Just gets beaten to it by Martinelli. See, again, Jack Harrison, players holding on to the ball too much. Way too much. All you have to do there, touch. He saw Somerville running. He saw him. Play it over. It might not work, but, we need to be brave in certain moments. We do. Odegaard looking for it. See, that's it. Look up. See the pass. Give it. Here's Somerville on the left. Plays it into Brendan Aronson. Here's Jackie. Into Cree. Oh, good little play that. Down the left. Gives it back to Brendan Aronson. That's it. Just have a bit of possession, Leeds. There's Robin Koch. Into Sinistera. Leeds United having a little bit of possession here. Strouk, crossfield ball to Harrison. Good ball. Right. Beat him and get it in the box. Gives it back to Firpo. Mark Rocket. Arsenal are pressing with Odegaard and Jesus, trying to cause Leeds United into an error. And then Rasmus gives the ball away as he's trying to play it into Cine there. Decent bit of possession there from Leeds. Nice crossfield ball from Pascal. And I'm saying for Leeds to get it in the box, but we haven't got an out-and-out number 9 playing through middle, have we, today? So could see a different approach in an attacking sense from Leeds as well. See what I mean? Come on, Jack. Zinchenko down the Arsenal left. Plays it into Xhaka. Ball into the box. Jesus. And he heads it over. But again, allowing Jesus that much space in the box, he could have quite easily scored there. He'll be disappointed that he's not scored there. Jesus has blasted the header over the bar. But again, Pascal and Firpo is just in the middle of them. No one's getting tight to him. That's a free header, complete free header. He should have scored there, really, or at least got it on target. Just over 11 minutes gone in the game. There's 10 of you in the building. Please smash a like on the stream if you haven't already. Please subscribe if you're new to the channel as well. There'll be plenty of content over the next few days with the games coming quick and fast, guys. So make sure you hit that notification bell as well so that you're always aware of when I'm uploading. Leeds United have won a free kick in a decent area. So again, take advantage of these moments. Get all your centre-backs in the box. Yeah, that is a foul from Xhaka. Get everyone in box. You know, let's hope it just comes off someone's ass. Just get it in the net. Mark Rocker and Aronson over this free kick. Aronson to deliver. And it's a poor ball with no one on the end of it, and it goes straight out for an Arsenal goal kick. See, against teams like these who have clearly got better quality than us on the ball, when you get a set piece in an area like that, you at least need to try and make the most of it. That was one, it was a poor ball in. Two, he hit it just nowhere. No Leeds United player in the vicinity of where that ball was played at all. Decent play that. As Cine got on the end of it. No, Martinelli with a good challenge. Leeds United throw. Just adjusting my mic there. So far, not too bad. Again, we just need to be better at picking us moments whenever we are on the attack and stop holding on to the ball too long. I get the trying to find the right pass and they don't want to get dispossessed, but ultimately you end up getting dispossessed when you do that. So it's a difficult one. I think they were shouting for an handball on Jesus there, but I don't think it was. We'd seen Ben White as a right back in it. Yeah. Right, that's it, Aronson. Win the ball back and just give it off simply. Don't mind that at all, as long as you're giving it to a Leeds United man. Jay's in the building. Afternoon, Jay. How we doing, my friend? Are you Mark Goldbridge? No, I am not. No, I am not. Sit Millier, clear lines. That's it, Verpo. Just get tight to him. Force him back. Unlucky there from Ayling. Did come off him for a throw to Arsenal there. Here's Zinchenko down the Arsenal left. Jesus keeps floating out to that left-hand side, doesn't he? That's it. Just clear the ball. Clear it. Clear it, Cine. Honestly, that is really not the area of the pitch that you want to be holding onto the ball too long when you've got, who was it, Odegaard, was it, breathing down your neck? Or whoever it was for Arsenal. Brentford are beating Brighton. Janssen in the opening 10 minutes. Pontus. Oh, come on. Was that really a free kick? Jay's saying, not a bad first 15 minutes from what I have seen. Sorry, I mean heard on the radio. Yeah, I'm watching on radio as well. It's amazing the quality you can get from a radio station. Arsenal free kick now. Martin Odegaard standing over it. Need to be focused here. Get tight to your men. And that's a poor ball in. That's literally a concrete copy of what Brendan Aronson did on our free kick. No Arsenal player in the vicinity at all. Straight out for a Leeds goal kick. Get Mikel Arteta on touchline there. Here's a question, guys. Whatever happens in this game today, are Arsenal going to do it this season? Are they going to win the league, or do you think City have still got it in them to pip them to it? I do think Arsenal will do it, regardless of the outcome of this game today. I do think Arsenal will do it. And like I said last night on preview as well, I think it'd be good to see a different team win it this season. But obviously, I hope we can throw a spanner in the works today. 100%. It'd be really good if we could do that. Phil saying when Arsenal have possession Leeds formation because 6-1-3 with Rasmus and Jack dropping into defensive line with Rocker, the one left in midfield. Yeah, maybe. I mean, I've not noticed that, mate, but I'm just looking now. It looks like the front three is Somerville, Aronson, and Cine. Jack Harrison does look like he's slotting in to that defence, so maybe you're right there, mate. Rasmus looks like he's joined the front four now in how they're setting up defensively at the minute, but maybe Christensen's just man marking Xhaka because he does seem to be quite close to him. I don't know. I'm a little bit confused, in all honesty, but if it works, it works. I'm not that bothered, to be honest. There's Saliba, not in action today through injury. Jay's saying, I reckon they will. They have looked good all season, but it would be nice if we can put a small... Yeah, of course. That's exactly what I just said there. It'd be good if we could throw a spanner in works and just make the title race a little bit more interesting today. But I think whatever happens, even if we miraculously get something in this game today, I do think Arsenal will win the league. Yeah. That's a good ball out from Melia to Junior Firpo. I could have played that ball to Rasmus. If you have to, just play it simple. I get you have to be brave in certain moments, but Also, you have to be safe in certain moments as well. Against this lot, anyway. Ben White, just get an own goal. You know your Leeds, really. You know you wanted to come that summer. He knows his Leeds. He knows he wanted to be Leeds that summer. Biggest issue with this lineup is the lack of someone that can hold the ball up in the final third. Exactly, which Bamford could have been a bit of an outlet in this game today. We could have maybe fed off him, but again, we might switch it up second half. Like you say, it hasn't been. We haven't played terribly so far, and just over 20 minutes gone now. So Leeds United on the attack here through Chris Somerville, plays it down to Brendan Aronson on the left. You got to pick your moment here. You got to pick. He cuts inside. Oh, go on. Oh, he's backheeled it, and he's saved from Aaron Ramsdale. Has the flag been blown there? Yeah, offside. It did look like a bit of offside in build up there. Don't think that would have stood if that had gone in. Let's just see if he was offside. I'm sure he was because he did look it, but actually, no. I don't know why is he blowed up there. That what? I don't know if I'm just being blind here, but I couldn't see an offside in there. But anyway, he saved it anyway. But come on, Leeds, we need to be tighter in that middle. Here's Martinelli attacking Luke Ayling. Don't bring him down. That's it. He's run it out. Yeah, he ran it out, did Martinelli. Let's just see what other scores on the doors are at the minute. Fulham are beating Bournemouth. That's good for us. Brighton have pulled one back against Brentford. And it's 0-0 for Palace Leicester and 0-0 for Forest Wolves as it stands. So Bournemouth losing is a big plus for us. So we'll take that as it stands. That's it. Well in. Yeah, we'll take that free kick there. Let's just see league positions as it stands. So as it stands, we're still 14th. So I'm sure things will happen throughout the afternoon. But as it stands now, we are still 14th, which is good. Just showing you Saka warming up on the bench there. Amazing quality on this radio station. Honestly, I'll be listening to this more often. Well kept in from Luke Ayling. Decent enough tackle from Gabriel. I thought that were a Leeds throw, but anyone else managed to get a ticket for the Fulham game away? I managed to get one yesterday. Tried to get one for my uncle, but weirdly my account went straight in on the website and his didn't. So I'll be going on the coach from Ellen Road by myself on that day, on the 22nd, down to Craven Cottage. That should be fun. If anyone else is going and you're on coach number 1, say hello. Martinelli here trying to tease Luke Ayling, but Ayling does well to hold him up. My only worry is how long can we keep them out for? So descriptive, isn't it? I believe you're referring to the radio station there, Jay. Yes, it is. It is descriptive. That's it. Well in, Brendan. Again, guys, 10 of you in the building, 25 minutes into the game at the Emirates. Please smash a like on the stream if you haven't already. Please subscribe to the channel as well. Let's get me to 3K as soon as possible. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. That'd be great. And get all of your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below as we go through the game more. Leeds United throw-in taken by Luke Ayling. Straight back to Arsenal, though. Is that Trossard? Yeah. Just hold him up, Jack. He's not going anywhere. That's it. Force him back. That's it. Well in. Well read. We just look a little bit... not clueless, but when we get the ball, I think Arsenal are quick to be on the press, and we're just finding it a bit difficult to beat their press at the minute whenever we're getting the ball back. Sadly, not had the chance to get to a match this year, but hopefully next season. Unlucky, Jay. I'm sure you'll be able to get one. It's extremely hard. Obviously, I'm a season ticket holder. And yes, I did renew for my sins. But it's the first away game, and I have tried for a few this season, and it is the first one that I've managed to get one for. So, and it'll probably be the only away game that I go to this season as well. So, hopefully, it'll be a good day out and a good result. Hopefully, I think Mitrovic will be available for them that day, won't he? Because he's only got a 3-game ban after his antics at Old Trafford. Probably should have got a bit more, and I'm not just saying that because I want him out for our game. You can't go around putting your hands on officials, can you, or the ref? So, yeah. It's a nice ball over to Brendan Aronson on our left-hand side. Plays it back to Firpo. There's Mark Rocker. That's it. Attack him. That's it. Into Rocker. Again, I won't even say the words clueless. It's just in certain areas. I think the fact... what? I thought Leeds were about to give the ball away cheaply there. I think the fact that we've not got a proper outlet as a number 9, like even a Rodrigo, I ain't saying he can hold the ball up as well as what maybe Bamford can, but I think the fact that we've not got Bamford or Rodrigo on the pitch means that when we get in those areas down the Arsenal right or the Arsenal left, we don't have anyone to just whip the ball in for, do we? So it's an interesting setup that he's chose to go for today from Javi. I must admit, but hopefully it works. There's Jack Harrison into Somerville. Who's in the box though? Like, see what I mean is. That's it. That's good. That's good. Go on, Somerville. Oh, see that's the best attacking threat that we've had so far. The shot was poor. It does go straight into Aaron Ramsdale, but a good bit of passage of play there from Somerville and Mark Rocker. Maybe go near post, and I'll be honest. Let me just see this again. If he goes near post there, that's in. But no striker in team, purely defensive. Sinister up front. I thought that when I first saw the lineup, but Cine looks like he's operating front right-hand side. He isn't operating central. It's Aronson who's operating as a bit of a false 9, I think. Oh, just trying to flash up a comment here. Who is in the league squad where you say is true Premier League quality and can win you games? Obviously Cine. I think Rodrigo. Nonto, Adams, I think, is Premier League quality. I think McKennie's got potential to be. So yeah, I think there's quite a few players. Obviously, there's improvements that are needed in this side, 100%. And hopefully, if Leeds can stay up, which I do think we will, hopefully that means we can pump some money into the squad once the 49ers do take over. Is this the game we see Rutter come on and show us something? Hopefully. And obviously, I understand your comment there, mate, and I understand why people are being a little bit. Oh, wait, we're on the attack here. Here's Somerville. Jack! Oh, it's it straight at Ramsdale again. Let's test him a little bit more, eh? Keep hitting him right at him. Oh. So we're starting to come into it a little bit more now. We're starting to pick the right balls. That was smart play from Somerville to draw the Arsenal defence in and wait for Harrison to come. But it is a bit of a hard angle for him to really get anything of any real thing there. But it is what it is. Decent bit of play there once again from Leeds. And then here's Arsenal now. Jesus on his own. Attacking the box. That's it. Well in Robin Koch. That was a good intervention there. He didn't fly in. He just stuck his leg out. He wins the ball. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, what? Is that a penalty? What? Why? Why, Aileen? Just sub. Mate, I really do appreciate that, but now he's... Come on. What? Let me see this again. So he gets past Christensen. Aileen goes to ground before Jesus goes down. That is not touched him. That is not... He's barely touched him there. VAR needs to look at that. Needs to send the ref over to the monitor. Let him have a look. Come on. Send the ref to the monitor. Sent ref to monitor. Come on. He goes down before Jesus does. He leaves his leg there, but it barely touches him. I'm not having that. Well, but even though I don't agree with it being a penalty, he's not helping us here by doing that, Aileen, going down so cheaply. They've actually given it as well. You're actually having a laugh. They've given it. They've given it as well. Jesus over the pen. Yeah, scores 1-0. Never a penalty, in my opinion. I was messaging my mate now saying that is not a penalty. He'll probably disagree, but again, I don't agree with that being given. I don't think that's a pen. But Ailing going to ground like that does not help matters. I don't know what he was thinking there. But again, it is what it is. It's been I don't think they've been all over us. Leeds have come into it sort of in the last 10 minutes. We've had a few attempts on goal. But yeah, 1-0 to Arsenal, 35 minutes gone, Gabriel Jesus penalty. Ayling seems to have shockers at the Emirates, doesn't he? I'll have to see that again because I know my mate's an Arsenal fan, but he's saying that Ayling touches Jesus' knee. I didn't see anything there. I'll have to watch it again. Fair enough if he did, but I'm still not happy with Ayling there. Even if I don't agree with it being a pen, there's poor decision making there. I just hope this doesn't open up the floodgates now. We still stick to the plan. That's got to be offside, surely. But again, if you go to ground like that, they are going to go down, these teams. They are. I'm just disappointed that we've actually, we've limited them as best we can, and then we give them something like that. Disgusting if they give it. Well, they did. Ayling touched Jesus' knee, but that wasn't enough to make him fall over. Yeah, I agree. That's shocking. That's terrible. If the ref gave it, VAR need good. Oh, hey up. There's Somerville. Oh, good intervention from Arsenal there, to be fair. He does catch his knee, but it's a soft pen. Ayling doesn't help himself. No, he doesn't. Arsenal on the attack now. Martinelli. Just get it cleared, Leeds. God. Cine, come on. Need to be better on the ball there. It was soft. It was a soft penalty, but maybe by the letter of the law, it is a pen because he's made contact with his knee, but I still think it was soft. But it is what it is. We can't dwell on it. We just need to move on. This makes me more nervous when team go in front because you just don't know how Leeds are going to respond. Give the ball then, Jack. That's got to be a foul, yeah. Thank you. I think Somerville's been decent in this half. Can't lie. Jay's back again. We have played well for 35 minutes, so it's disappointing to concede like that. Yeah, exactly. I feel like the plan was working for the most part, and then to gift them a goal like that, it is disappointing. And yet, Cine does look like a player that hasn't played for a while. He's rustier than my old granddad's garden kit. Yeah, I know what you mean, but I guess the only way that he'll get more match fitness is by playing matches, obviously. So, Mark Rucker with the ball in. At least he actually. How have they come away with that? Oh, well in. No. Get back, get back, get back. Look at how much space they've got here. Oh, well in here. No. Oh, that's it. I don't even care that you've conceded that corner, as long as that ball did not go in the net. Oh, God. Why do we look so shaky at the back? Why didn't Melier just blast it out for a throw in there? That was a weird clearance from Melier, that. Yeah, Ailing needed to do that there, so I'm not too fussed about him doing that, but Arsenal corner now from Odegaard. Played out. You know, like I said, Leeds were coming into the game a little bit in the sort of last 10 minutes before the penalty. You know, we had that Somerville shot, we had the Harrison shot. Seemed like we were pressuring them a little bit more, which was good to see. And then Ailing doesn't help matters there. Whether it's a soft pen or not, it doesn't help matters, does it, in that situation? That's well won from Brendan Aronson, that, to be fair. And gives it straight to Ben White. Brilliant. Just see what that's done to the league table. Right, where are we in the league as a result of this? 16th. I mean, yeah. It is what it is, isn't it? Forest are beating Wolves. Oh, God. What was that again last night? Steve Cooper under pressure at Nottingham Forest. Brighton Brentford looks like a good game, 2-2. Palace Leicester still 0-0. Just need Wolves to equalise in that game, and it's not that bad of an afternoon, really. I think if Forest have 2 points took off from 27, yeah, we'd probably still be 16th even. But you know, I even said on preview last night, if the lowest we find ourselves is 16th after this weekend, then I mean, by 5 o'clock this evening, then I don't see that as being too, you know, too bad, really. You know, because what isn't going for us this weekend is that a lot of the teams in and around us are playing each other, so they're obviously going to take points off one another. And it's just, you know, frustrating that we have to play the league leaders on the same weekend as these games, but it is what it is. Like I say, guys, don't panic too much on the league position, because even though Forest are beating Wolves, you know, that doesn't mean that Forest are all of a sudden a great team, because Wolves aren't great this season either. And I did say last night, you know, Forest are good at home. However, their away form is shocking. And they play us away. You know, they're at Ellen Road on Tuesday, so hopefully we can take advantage of their poor away form. Cocker gets a yellow card there, but he did need to make that challenge, otherwise Martinelli was away. As we head towards the 45-minute mark. Oh, we just stand on his foot there, to be fair. It's a bit nasty, is that? Not enough for me for it to be a red, but it is a bookable offence from Robin Koch. But he did need to make that challenge. He did. Jay's saying it's not horrendous if we're 16th. Not sure many Leeds fans give us a chance in this one. Just have to win our next two. Exactly, mate. Exactly. Like I said, as long as goal difference doesn't take a massive hit, which, based on this first half performance, yes, we're losing the game 1-0, but I don't think we're going to get battered in this game. I really don't. Unless we dramatically fall off in the second half. Like I just said, teams are playing each other in and around us this weekend. They're going to take points off each other. It's inevitable. We just, like Jay's just said there, we just need to beat Forest and Palace, or at least at the very bare minimum 4 points from the next two after this. And I think we'll be okay. If we lose one of them, then I think draws all round in the other games would be good today. Obviously, Fulham are beating Bournemouth, so that's one result that is going for us at the minute. Let's be honest, come end of season, if we finish 16th, I don't think people are going to care either. So, as long as we stay up, even if it's 17th again, as long as we stay up there. Yeah, he's offside there, is Jesus. Like I say, it is disappointing, isn't it, when the game plan seems to have worked for the majority of the game in the build up to the penalty, and then Luke Ayling just doesn't help matters in that scenario. I'll be honest, at first I thought it was soft, but I went on my phone there and I have seen a little clip on Twitter, and it does make contact with the knee, so I guess by the letter of the law it maybe is a penalty. I don't know. But yeah. And I'll be completely honest, guys. I think we'd all be the same. If it was the other way around, we would probably want a penalty. So there's Somerville. Yeah, goes out. Goal kick. There's 3 minutes added on. We're about, we're 20 seconds off half time now. Oh. So yeah, mixture of emotions from this first half. I feel we've played okay. One bad moment has gifted them an opening goal. I don't think they've massively been all over us. I think we've contained them quite well for the majority. But yeah, just not a good moment from Bill Ayling in that scenario. Just waiting for the ball to come to you. You're obviously going to get dispossessed. Right, it's been 3 minutes. Why are we not at half time now? Why are we not at half time? Why are we not at half time yet? Oh, look at Jesus moaning. He's obviously fine. Just get up. Yeah, it's a foul. Fair enough, it is a foul, but just get up. God's sake. Why are we not at half time? It's been 4 minutes. 3 added on and it's 4. Is that Arteta having a word with linesman? Having a word with guy with monitor? Come on, it's half time. You doil him. It's half time. Look, they're passing it about. Right. Half time, thank you. 9 of you in the building, guys. It is half time at the Emirates. Arsenal are leading Leeds United by 1-0 from a Gabriel Jesus penalty kick. Luke Ayling giving away the penalty. Like I just said there, overall, a decent first half from Leeds. I felt like the plan was working. I felt we contained them as best we could. And then a moment of madness from Luke Ayling, really, has gifted them an opening goal. Funny thing is, I could still see us getting a draw here. 45 minutes still to go. I admire your optimism, mate. And I did say in my preview last night that I said 3-1 Arsenal. And I did say that Arsenal would be winning at half-time, 1-0. I said they'd come out in the second half and get an early second. Leeds would pull one back, and then they'd kill the game off late on to make it 3-1. I hope I'm wrong, of course. But yeah, just going to see what Twitter's saying at half-time. I'm going to message my mate again. Do you think changes need to be made at half-time? Do you think we need to see an actual number 9 on the pitch, i.e. Rodrigo, i.e. Patrick Bamford? I feel like we do need a bit of an outlet because it does seem like we're humping the ball upfield quite a lot from the back. It'd be good if we had maybe Bamford on to maybe bring others into play, hold the ball up. You know what I mean? If Arsenal get an early goal in the second half, I think we'll go walk the dog. God, I don't have a dog, unfortunately, so I don't have that way of getting out of it, mate. Unfortunately, I'm just, like I say, checking what Twitter's saying. Oh God, mixture of opinions. Yeah, I'm just seeing that penalty back again. I'm just making sure. Let me see if he actually does kick him in the. Oh yeah, he does as well. Yeah, he does. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. That is a penalty. It is. He's like moved his leg onto his knee. He's like, yeah, yeah. It is a pen, and that is just a stupid defensive error again. Bloody hell. Ugh. Bear with me 2 seconds, guys. I'm just going to nip to the loo. And we're back. Yeah, it is a penalty, guys. It's just showing you it again here on radio. It is a pen. Luke Ayling, man. Luke Ayling. We played well. That was no penalty, I think. Okay, fair enough. I didn't think it was at the time. I've seen it back. I've seen a slow-mo clip on Twitter just then. And it is. It's a well. When I say it is a soft penalty, really, because it's not like it's a crunching tackle, but his boot does kick out at Jesus' knee, so it is a pen, really. But yeah, it is frustrating. I would like to see Bamford, Rodders, or Rutter on just to give us a target up top. A couple of the attacks in the first half died just because there was no one up there to hold the ball up. Exactly, you're spot on there, Jay. I think we do need an outlet up top. We really do. I think there's even been instances where we've been down that left-hand side and you can tell that sometimes they want to whip the ball into the box, but there's no one there to whip the ball into. You know, we don't really have any height in the attack. And I'm not saying Rodrigo's got height either, but at least with Rodrigo, you've got that that instinctive finisher, someone that knows where to put himself in the box. Don't get me wrong, I think a lot of our players that are playing today, Aronson and such and Cine and that, they do have, good football IQ. I'm sure they know where the best place is today, but they're not number nines. You know what I mean? So just showing you the goals from Brighton Brentford. It was a good header from Pontus, was that? Oh, that was a good finish from Mitoma, was that? To equalise. Nice loop over the keeper. I just hope this doesn't turn into a hammering now in the second half. I hope that we come out and actually give them a game like we did for the majority of that half. And if it still stays 1-0, you can take that and move on, can't you, I guess? I think, like I said in preview, I did just want to see a performance, and I think so far we have seen one. You can tell what the plan is. The plan is to sit tight defensively and catch them on the break, which has nearly worked, but obviously, yeah. Just showing you Brennan Johnson's goal for Forest as they are beating Wolves 1-0 at the minute. Ooh. That looked like a penalty for Forest, but he give it the other way. What? Is it a dive? Yeah, that'd have been soft. That would have been soft. Can see there's 10 of you in the building. We're still at half time at the minute, but if you haven't already, smash that like button. Please subscribe if you're new to the channel as well and get all of your thoughts and opinions in the live chat as we go. Just going to see now. Got 12 likes on the video so far. So if we can get some more likes on it, that'd be great. It really does help get the video out there. Algorithms and all that jazz. Obviously, there'll be plenty of content coming over the next few days, guys. I will be doing a pre-recorded post-match reaction to this game straight after this watch-along, so make sure that you tune in for that. I'll be back tomorrow night at about 7 or 8 o'clock with the final say live, so make sure that you all join in and get involved with that. We'll be discussing at length this game at the Emirates today. Monday night, I'll be back with another live match preview for Nottingham Forest. Obviously, Tuesday, there'll be no video because I'll be at the game and it'll be a late one for me getting back and I'll have work. early on Wednesday morning. But again, I'll do a final say on Wednesday night where we'll discuss the Forest game. So basically, guys, in a nutshell, plenty of content coming over the next sort of week and months, and always on the Chatting Leeds channel. So make sure that you do hit that notification bell so that you're always aware of when I'm uploading and when I'm going live on the channel. Who's impressed you in the first half, mate? For me, Somerville has played well and Aronson has done well driving forward with the ball. Yeah, I think Somerville is one for me as well. I think he's looked lively down that left-hand side and has caused them a few issues. Obviously, he has that shot, which for me, if he hits it near post, that goes in. Yeah, I know what you mean about Aronson. I think he's been decent. He's won the ball back a few times as well. He's actually put tackles in, which is good to see. I think Harrison's been a bit hit and miss. There's been moments where I feel like he could release the ball a bit quicker. Matt Rocker, for me, hasn't done much in that midfield. I think he's keeps giving the ball away cheaply as well. Ayling, I thought, was actually having an okay half until the penalty incident. So yeah, there's been a few. There's been a few decent performances. I want to see a bit more from Cine. But in fairness to him, the ball really hasn't been down the right hand side much. It's been all down left through Firpo, Harrison, Aronson, and Somerville. So yeah. But like I say, guys, I just hope that we stick to the plan in second half, take the game to them, but still be conservative and have the defensive structure. And like I say, if it stays at 1-0, it stays at 1-0 at end of the day. You know, they are a good team. They're probably going to win the league. Penalty incident has made Ayling a bit shaky. Yeah, but agree with you, Pat. Yeah, and again, I feel like he was having a good game until that penalty incident. But again, you don't go to ground like that in the box. You just don't. Even if Jesus beats you, just stay on your feet. Try and get a block in there. Even if it goes out for an Arsenal corner, fine. Just try and hold him up as best you can. You know, even Rasmus in build-up, Rasmus goes to ground, but Jesus beats him. It's like, don't go to ground like that. You know what I mean? But yeah, be interesting to see if we make any changes at half time. I don't think we will. I want to see. I think there's a slight method in the madness from Javi Gracia. I think there's certain players who are on the bench who I feel like he will be needing for Forest and Palace. Let's just say, likes of McKennie, Bamford, Rodrigo, maybe Ruta. I think Rodrigo could probably start against Nottingham Forest on Tuesday. So we may not see Rodrigo today, but I think Bamford could be a real outlet for us. You know, holding the ball up, bringing others into play and allowing space for others to run into as well. Oh, Leeds United are the first ones to make their way onto the pitch. I think Ollie Ward, if you're not aware of his channel, go and check it out. Ollie Ward has just summed it up perfectly on Twitter there. That he loves Luke Ayling, but boy, does he have a mistake in him. And that's exactly how I feel about him. I love him to bits, you know, especially for moments like Wolves away where he scores and he does the same celebration as last season. But you just can't go to ground like that. You just can't. Not in the box. You know, it's just criminal. Criminal. But yeah, it is what it is, guys. It is what it is. Arsenal back on the pitch now. So we're about to get back underway at the Emirates for the second half. Arsenal are leading by a goal to nil from a Gabriel Jesus penalty. 13 of you in the building. Please smash that like button if you haven't already. Get all of your thoughts and opinions in the comment section as we go through the second half. And as I keep saying, please subscribe. It'll really help me out. Let's try and help me get to 3,000 as much as possible. And we are back underway. Arsenal have just kicked off for the second half. And Jay's right here. No changes at the start of the second half. No, there isn't, mate. No changes from either side. Is that an offside flag there? Leeds United free kick. Anyone else going to be watching the Anthony Joshua fight tonight as well? I'll be watching it. Do we think AJ can get a win and redeem his boxing career? Who knows? I think if he loses this, he's done, in all honesty. But yeah, I'm sure there'll be a lot of you in the chat that are also boxing fans like myself. Martinelli on the attack here. Just hold him up, Ayling. Don't go to ground. That's ours, that. Always kept it in. I'm going to say. They are good at how they pass the ball about, aren't they, Arsenal? They are good. They are a very good side. So it's, just hold him up, Ayling. He's not going anywhere there. Just hold him up. That's it, Cinny. Just hold Zinchenko up there. That's what I mean. In certain moments, we're diving in when we don't need to. Just hold them up in areas like that when you've got them right near corner flag. Just hold them up. What? Ben White has just scored. I said it in my preview. Fuck. Sorry for the language there if you heard that. 2-0 Arsenal, Ben White. Again, Luke Ayling doesn't dive in, but he gets beaten way too easily there. Ball into the box and Ben White meets it at the back post to score against his former side, and he celebrated. Fair enough. I think we can all say now that it's game over. I just don't want it to be a hammering, guys. And I think that's our afternoon over, don't you? Let me just see this. That's Jack Harrison, who was tracking Ben White, just lets him get away from him. Poor defending, once again. Well, I say once again, we've not really defended that poorly all game, have we, really? But can't believe Ben White scored. Of all people. Of all people. Well. The Javi manager is SHIT. Well, David, that's a rogue shout there. I don't think so at all, to be honest. I think Arsenal are top of the league for a reason. They're a good side. Yeah, it was poor defending, but, it is what it is. We've just got to try and keep as defensively sound as we can now as we go in. And how are we what? How's Luke Ayling that far up the pitch, allowing Martinelli that much space? Oh, my word. Let's not turn this into a cricket score, Leeds. Do you know what I mean? Effing hell, we could manage sub at half-time. Dirty. They got away with the pen. Okay, fair enough, mate. Fair enough. Oh, Cinny, that is just a poor layoff. We need someone like Bamford on the pitch. Someone who can hold the ball up properly. Because humping the ball up to Sinisterra, Somerville, Aronson even Jack Harrison. It's not going to work. Just clear the ball, Mez. God. But yeah, I think for that Ben White goal, Harrison should do much better with that. It was poor defending from Jack. Jackie's reaction says it all. He knew it was. He knew he let White go too easily. Yeah, but he shouldn't have let him go that easy. Fair enough, even if White still manages to score, but you put him under pressure, you track the run. Two really soft goals, really, for me. Again, not taking anything away from Arsenal. It was well worked from their point of view, but from our point of view, two really soft goals to give away. And that just turns the momentum of the game with 5 minutes gone of the second half. I said at half time, hopefully Leeds can really take the game to them. But we just haven't, have we? And again, it isn't a massive shock. Matt Rocker just running into space there is really lucky to get away with a free kick. Because it does get dispossessed too easy. Oh, God, Leeds. Here's Luke Ayling now attacking the right-hand side. Again, we just look a bit clueless going forward, and I feel a lot of that as how is that a free kick? He won the ball. Yeah, and he's right to be frustrated. He's Cine as well. He wins the ball there. What was wrong with that? What's wrong with this? Wins the ball fairly. How is that a free kick? Oh my word. How was that a free kick? He won the ball back. Is that a free kick as well when we went ball? Yeah, we'll have a free kick now, Jesus. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Shut up moaning. Yeah, ours want a foul a few minutes ago, so let's make that even, shall we? Move away. Idiot. Come on, a decent ball into the box. Please. Shocking. Shocking ball into the box. Take advantage of these moments. Get a decent ball into the box and get an head on it. Even if you don't score, just put them under pressure. So frustrating. That's twice he's done the same ball, Aronson. Obviously, with the scoreline as it is, it'll be easy to say that the way Javi set us up in the team selection hasn't worked, but I do feel for a large section of that first half that it did work up until they scored the penalty, and then we've come out this second half and allowed them to get that easy goal. So within a few minutes of the second half resuming, it's stupid. I love Leeds. Hopeless now. Yeah, I mean, we all expected a defeat from this one, didn't we? In all honesty, so for me now, I'm just bothered about the scoreline now. That's all I'm bothered about. If it stays like this, or even if they get another one, I can just about live with it. But if it starts getting 4s and 5s. On the attack here, here's Trossard. Don't go to ground. Just hold him up. Oh, and it's free. Oh, it's 3-0. Jesus again. Good assist from Trossard, but oh my God. Boo. Need to make changes now. Really need to make changes. I mean, yeah, Koch didn't dive in. Fair enough. Still needs to do better there. For that ball being put into the box. Ooh, are they checking an offside there? No, he ain't offside, I don't think. Yeah. If it wasn't game over before, it is now. Oh, God, honestly. I mean, again, we weren't expecting anything from it, but I do not want a cricket score here. Yeah. Pull a goal back, make it interesting, Leeds, you know what I mean? That's it, get something into the box. But again, no one there. Keep the defensive structure. White Furpo's in the middle. Harrison's at left back there. What is going on? What's actually going on with the formation here? What's the plan? I don't get it now. I actually don't. Oh, look at this here. Come on, Leeds, sort it out. Cine, what are you doing? You don't do a backflip there. Oh my word. Oh, come on. What? How are we allowing them that much space? Defending is shocking. Shocking defending in this second half. It's like a different team from the first. It's like watching a different team. There's still over half an hour left and they're bringing Saka on now. Brilliant. Rub salt in the wounds, why don't you? Half an hour to go. 3-0 up and they're bringing Saka on. Oh, bloody hell. The defending has been shocking in this half so far, and it's only been 13 minutes. Oh, God, it were nearly 4 then. Oh. Again, we expected a defeat, but not to be embarrassed. And I said I didn't think we'd get a battering because I say how well the first half went for us for the majority, but this has been some collapse in the opening sort of 13, 14 minutes. Been some collapse. I just hope some other results. Jesus coming off. Bournemouth have pulled a goal back against Fulham, so it's 1-1 there. Brentford beating Brighton 3-2. Palace Leicester is now 1-1. 2 goals in space of about 3 or 4 minutes there. And Forest are still beating Wolves. So where are we at the minute? Still 16th. I'll take that at the minute. I'll take that given how bad this is going now. See, they've brought Saka on. They've put Trossard through the middle now with Martinelli and Saka on either side of him. I get it. The 3-0 up. He's scored 2 goals. He's just come back from injury. They don't want to aggravate that. It's a smart move from Arteta, but why have we not made any changes yet? That's what I want to know. Because I get it. I'm not saying make changes because we can get something from this game, because we can't now. We've lost this game, and that's fine. But we need to defend better, and we need an outlet up top for if we get our moments on the break. See, Harrison looks like he's... Oh, what? Come on! Read the game better! We don't have a clue defensively. You can just tell Max Verber's not playing. Don't get me wrong, I ain't saying Leeds would be winning the game if Verber was playing at the back, but at least we'd look a bit more solid than this. This is shocking defending. Really bad defending. Let's hope Verber's back on Tuesday night. God. See, Arsenal just passed the ball around so well. You can just tell that there's a sheer difference in quality. It's a joke, really. They brought Jorginho on as well, did I just say there? Was that Jorginho? I don't know. But yeah, you can just tell there's a clear difference in quality. You can tell that they're top of the league and we're 16th. It's a real good job that we did get that win against Wolves. A real good job. Arsenal corner to be taken by Trossard. God. Couldn't see where it ball was then. That's it. Keep fighting for it. That's it. Leeds have got a free kick. That's it. Play it quickly. No, what? Ref, come on, man. Let us play on. Try to slow the game down. Won't mind full time whistle just going now, to be honest. Weird, innit, that under Jesse Marsh, we hated the style of football in the end, but under Marsh, when we played the Metalland Road, we actually battered them. Yes, they beat us 1-0, but in terms of all-round play, we were much better that day. And under Javi Gracia, who everyone seems to think is good, and I do still think is a good manager. I question the lineup and the setup today a lot, but I still think he is a good coach. Go on. Oh, nice little bit of play there from Leeds, and it goes out for a corner. But yeah, I do still think Javi Gracia is a good coach, but it's just weird, isn't it, how under Marsh we actually played really well against them. But anyway, nice little turn from Aronson there. Tried to dink it over Ramsdale, but Ramsdale gets a face to it by the looks, not an hand, and it's a Leeds corner. We're just having a word with Odegaard for something. I can see there's 5 of you in the building. Please smash a like button. Please smash that like button. Please subscribe to the channel if you're brand new and get all of your thoughts and opinions in the live chat as we go. Corner in from Mark Rocker. Trying to find Cine, but doesn't. So just force him back. Well played, Aronson. Good little turn there. Right, now, give the ball now. Yeah, you held on to it a bit too long there. Oh, he's got it back. He's got it back. Go on. Have it. Oh, poor shot. That was always rising from Christensen. He was leaning back. Always going upwards was that one. See, Arsenal can sort of relax now. They don't really need to put the foot on the gas, do they? Leeds United making some changes. Sinistera has left the pitch and Rodrigo Moreno is coming on. Brendan Aronson, who I felt was slightly coming into his own in the last few minutes, has gone off, and Weston McKennie enters the pitch for Leeds United. So 2 changes. Sinistera and Aronson off for Rodrigo and McKennie. At least we've got a bit of an outlet up top now, I suppose. You expect Rodrigo to play through middle now with Harrison and Somerville on either side of him. McKennie to partner Mark Rocker in midfield. Come on, what are we doing here? Don't just dive in. Clear it. Well in. Fair play, good clearance. Oh, frustrating afternoon this. Because it's weird because we all expected it, didn't we, I guess, in terms of getting beat. But I actually felt like we played okay in the first half. But this second half, for the opening 15 minutes, just collapsed. I think Arsenal have brought Partey off for Jorginho as well. I think that must have happened when Saka came on as well. I just didn't notice it at the time. Come on, Rodders. Need Rodrigo to. Rodrigo and Zinchenko having words with each other there. I think they collided off of the ball. God, that's a mouthful. See what I mean? They're such a good side, Arsenal. You have to give it to them. They're a good side. Move the ball around really well. But again, I do still feel in certain moments Leeds could do better defensively, as good as Arsenal are. That's it. That's it. Oh, free kick now, yeah. Fair enough. He did get back up and tried to continue, but he did get pulled back by White. I don't know what you're moaning at there, pal. It's a free kick. Ben White. Mad to think that he played for us. Should have signed him in that summer when we got promoted. Really should have done. But they wanted too much money, didn't they? I think they wanted about 30 million for Ben White when we got promoted, and Leeds weren't prepared to pay that at the time. Fair enough. Caught Leeds wanting to end. Still there through thick and thin. Mark Rocker ball into the box. And Ben White puts it out for a Leeds corner. Take that. Who's taking this then? Mark Rocker. Okay. I think that kit's an unlucky kit, innit? That yellow and blue ink type of kit. I don't know. It's a weird kit, innit, that one? Poor corner. Straight headed out by Ben White. Didn't even beat the first man again. Why can't we take a corner kick? Why can we not take a corner kick? It blows my mind. In his presser, Gracia said neither Cine and Rodrigo were fit enough for 90 minutes. It looks like today was just a training exercise for both of them. Yeah, probably. And I think, they all probably didn't expect to get anything from this game either. So maybe that's why we've seen the lineup that we have, because he wants to rest certain individuals for our more winnable and more important games. Which on one hand I think fair enough, but then if you're coming up against a team like this, you need the best. You need your best possible 11 from who's fit to have any chance of getting anything. Like I said, Arsenal don't really need to put the foot on gas now. They've scored 2 early goals in the second half to put them comfortable in this game. So he's won the ball there. He's won the ball. That's 2 free kicks they've had in this second half where we've clearly won the ball. Sinistera did one earlier, and McKennie's just won the ball there. But because there's a threat that Arsenal might concede, he blows up. God, honestly. 2 really fair tackles. But yeah. Wouldn't fit the narrative, would it? Let's check scores on the doors in the other games, shall we? Yep, still as it was, so would still remain 16th as it stands. Fair enough. Fair enough. Hopefully Fulham can get a winner against Bournemouth. Hopefully Wolves can find an equaliser against Forest. Palace and Leicester, I don't mind staying as a draw for obvious reasons. But yeah, like I say, it's just unlucky for us that we have to play Arsenal on the same weekend as all those other games. Really? Okay. If that's your opinion, fair enough. I think regardless of if this did turn into a cricket score or not, it doesn't affect our season, does it? I could just say we're playing Arsenal, who are top of the league, whilst other teams in and around us get to play each other and have the chance to take points off each other. We don't have that luxury of playing someone in and around us. The important thing for Leeds is that we got that win against Wolves before the international break. Because if we hadn't have got that win, if we'd have lost that one or even got a point, then I would be a lot more annoyed about this happening right now. Let's put it that way. Oh, shocking from Jack. That's shocking. And Rodrigo just stands there and just gives up. Shocking ball from Jack Harrison. Try to play one-touch football when we've got about 5 Arsenal players around us and 2 more changes for Leeds. Robin Koch leaving the pitch for Liam Cooper. And Reuter's coming on as well. We'll see who that's for in a sec. For Somerville. Somerville off for Reuter coming on. Koch off for Cooper on. I mean, when I say I can understand Cooper coming on, I can, but if it's still Koch being on the pitch to maybe go a bit defensive just to not concede any more goals. But yeah, Cooper's got a mistake in him though, hasn't he? So let's just hope he doesn't make any now. And yeah, be interesting to see how Reuter does. It looks like he's gone over to the left. Too easy for Trossard to just skip away from Mark Rocker there. Here's Saka. Odegaard. Well in. We'll played, Reuter. Yeah, not bad play from Reuter, that. Got past his man well. Nice little ball into Firpo for it to go out for half row. Oh, God. And William Cooper. Did get some brief minutes, I believe, for Scotland in their win against Spain midweek. Obviously, he hasn't played a lot of football of late. Oh, that's good play from Jorginho Reuter, that, to skip away. Here's Harrison attacking the Arsenal box. That's it. Yes! Get in! Good goal. Leeds United have scored, and it is 3-1 to Arsenal. Rasmus Christensen, 2 goals in 2 games from Rasmus. And that all started from a very good bit of play from Jorginho Reuter to skip past his man in the centre. Good ball into Harrison. And it's just showing you it again now. Harrison attacks the box. Lays it. Takes the deflection off Xhaka. And yeah, good strike from Rasmus Christensen. How have we scored with no strikers on the pitch? Well, Rodrigo's on now, mate. But yeah, I see your point. Yeah, you know. Oh, that took a deflection off Zinchenko. But fair enough. It's gone in. So yeah, fair enough. 3-1. I did say that as my scoreline. Leeds United on the attack now. God, don't do this to me, Leeds. Don't do this to me. No. I can't see it being a turning point in the game, in all honesty, but fair play if it is. I think Reuter's done really well since coming on in the opening stages of him being on the pitch. Centre-back partnership now looks to be obviously Cooper and Strauch. Cooper for Koch is definitely with the Forest game in mind, as Koch was on a booking, so they want to make sure Koch is available. Yeah, I didn't think of that. Yeah, that's probably right. See, there's a little bit of confidence in our play now after a goal. There's Reuter attacking Ben White. And it's a Leeds United corner. Ben White's moaning. He thinks it's a goal kick, but no, it's a corner, mate. It's a corner. What's the scores? I think the scores are just the same as what they were in the other games. Nothing to report on that front. There's 12 minutes left, 78 minutes gone in the game. It is 3-1. Does this goal from Rasmus Christensen spark a late surge from Leeds United? I highly doubt it, but stranger things have happened. But yeah, I really doubt it. Did take a deflection, but fair play. It went in still, and that is just shocking. What are we doing there? Odegaard. No, don't foul him. Well in, Cooper. That's not a pass back. It's not a pass back. Stop moaning. Well in from Coops there, to be fair to him. Don't know what we were thinking about there. We were just passing it willy-nilly. We didn't know who the ball was going to. Cooper steps out of defence. Rasmus Christensen, 2 goals in 2 games, eh? Quite sad, really, isn't it, that I'm actually quite happy that we've just managed to get a goal against this lot. But yeah. See what he'll try to do there with a throw-in, but didn't quite work out. Arsenal on the attack. Trossard into Xhaka. Leeds win the ball back. Reuter seems like he's causing Ben White a few slight issues on our left-hand side. I've been impressed with Ruta since he's come on. I can't lie. The Erling flop always works. Does the Erling flop? Never fails. See again, we just give the ball away in stupid areas all the time. Giving them the ball straight back, Lee. Just keep hold of it for a bit. Nine minutes remaining, guys. Now we're in the final 10 minutes of the game. If you haven't already, please smash a like on the stream. Appreciate everyone that has dropped in, even if it is just for a little bit. Everyone that has dropped a comment in as well. Appreciate everyone that's taken the time to get involved in today's stream. Please subscribe if you're brand new as well. I keep saying it, but there's plenty of content always on the Chatting Leeds channel. Make sure you hit that notification bell so that you're always aware of when I'm uploading and going live on the channel. I will be doing a post-match straight after this. So make sure that you tune in for that. And of course, make sure that you tune in for the live final say tomorrow, where we'll be speaking a little bit more in depth about today's game against Arsenal. Patrick Bamford looks like he's getting ready to enter the pitch as well. You'd suspect maybe for... who could that be for? Maybe Harrison. See Bamford and Rodrigo up top together. I think this is kind of just a game that we all just wanted to get out of the way, isn't it? And I think apart from a 20-minute collapse at the start of this second half, I don't actually think we've been that bad. Like I said in my preview, as long as we give a good account of ourselves, I think we've given a decent account of ourselves. I think that collapse at the start of the second half was very frustrating and very disappointing. Really bad defending on both goals from Arsenal in this second half. Obviously, there's the Ayling penalty incident. It doesn't need to go to ground there. That is quite poor from Luke Ayling. But yeah, certain things to worry about defensively, especially if Max Verber is going to be out for maybe a few more games. I think we've missed Nonto as well in this one. But I think it's quite clear to see. I think someone said it earlier. I think that the lineup and the setup today, he has Forest and Palace in mind, in my opinion. And I think he wants to set up way differently in those games, especially with them both being at Ellen Road. Oh, God. 4-1. Granit Xhaka. 4-1 to Arsenal. Header from Granit Xhaka. Yeah, not good. Not good defending again. How has Granit Xhaka got the time and space to win that header at the back post? Or is it even the back post? I don't know. Let's see this again. You see, that's so poor. He's in the middle of Luke Ayling and Rasmus Christensen. He calls for the ball like that. No one's looking at him. No one's tracking the run. And it's an easy header for Xhaka. Nearly 5 minutes left of this game, and Arsenal have just 110 million% wrapped up the 3 points. 4-1. Honestly, mate. Patrick Bamford's on now for Jack Harrison. Yeah, bit of a mixed bag this game, really. I think we've done certain things well, and we've done other things really, really badly. Jack has now been taken off. Fair enough. He's done his job. Odegaard has as well. Yeah. Disappointing to lose by this scoreline. But, you know, with a team as good as they are, in the position in the league that they are, you know. Oh, Bournemouth for beating Fulham. What? Bournemouth for beating Fulham 2-1. Wolves have pulled an equaliser back against Forest, which is good, I guess. Palace Leicester still 1-0. 1-1, sorry. Dominic Solanke's put Bournemouth in front. So that puts Leeds United 17th in the league, with Everton and West Ham to play tomorrow, which means that if West Ham beat Southampton tomorrow, Leeds United will find themselves in the bottom three. So, yeah. I'll have a keen eye on the score in West Ham Southampton tomorrow, 100%. Yeah, not good. Pray Fulham can at least get an equaliser. Which Solanke scored a goal, Mr. Austin. Yes, he did. He scored the goal that looks like it could win them the game against Fulham. Ayling has arguably been at fault for 3 of the 4 Arsenal goals yet. Just get your lines cleared. Come on. Offside anyway, but again, look, teams in and around us playing, there's always potential for the league to go like that. 60, and I know it's only 1 place difference, but 16th I'd have been okay with. 17th just doesn't make it look good. And Everton have got Spurs at home. Spurs have just sacked Conte. How are they going to approach that game? Everton are at home. They're better at home. West Ham, you would expect to beat Southampton. So let's just hope that Everton don't get anything, and that even though we're in the bottom 3, we're on the it just shows you done it. 14th at the start of the day, 17th now. Yeah. Is what it is, guys, isn't it? Like I said, this result, this weekend, this Saturday, Sunday, Monday of games isn't going to affect our season. I think there's plenty of twists and turns left to come. Obviously, I might be in a different mood when I come on to the final say tomorrow night. Because let me just check the table again. Oh, clear your bloody lines. Yeah, it does look like Bournemouth are going to hold on. It's 93rd minute at the Vitality. Brighton Brentford is 3-3 now. That seems like a right game. So all the results have pretty much gone for us if it stays like this. Palace Leicester drawing, Forest and Wolves drawing. We're on the same amount of points as Everton. So even if Southampton, we could do with a Southampton win really against West Ham. Because even though they'd be on the same amount of points as us, if they beat West Ham. Their goal difference is -23 compared to ours of -12 and Everton's of -18. So I'll be rooting for Southampton tomorrow, 100%. But yeah, it is what it is, guys. It is what it is. Frustrating, but like I say, plenty of twists and turns left between now and the rest of the season. Forest and Palace, even more so now, are must-wins. We need to beat both of them. We're at home in both games, which is a huge plus. Forest's away form is shocking. Palace aren't great. I know they're 12th, but let's be honest, it's that tight. They might as well be bottom, it is that tight. Palace are not a great side. I feel like we could, I feel like we can beat both of them and should beat both of them. But I think if we get beat now against Forest, yeah, my prediction for Leeds United to stay up could change then. But again, we're fickle, aren't we, as football fans? Changes from game to game, our opinion. The opinion on if Leeds United are going to stay up is probably going to change game by game. I'm still of the opinion that we will, even after this, and even though we're 17th, I'm still of the opinion that we will. But yeah, it's the league table just doesn't look great. We're all on a high after Wolves, 14th. I know it's still tight points wise, but 14th just makes it look healthier, doesn't it? But now we're brought back down to earth a little bit, aren't we, this weekend? Don't let him score again, please. It's a corner now. About a minute and a half left of added time. Let's see if alt's changed in the scorelines elsewhere. No, it's still the same. Yeah, full time at the Vitality. Bournemouth have beaten Fulham 2-1. Fair enough. Oh, Palace have scored a late winner against Leicester. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. But weirdly, that puts Leeds United 16th in the league. So I guess I'll take it. Palace on 30 points already. That is mental. That puts Leeds United back in 16th, and Leicester now enter the bottom three. You see what I mean? It can change by just one goal scoring. One goal scored, and Leeds United move up the league. Leicester fall down into the bottom three. It's just always going to be like that for the next few game weeks, I think. I do think we'll get to a point where teams start to pull away a bit, and hopefully we're one of them. But just about to blow the full-time whistle now, literally seconds. Probably going to be blown once Melier takes this kick. Yeah, full-time at the Emirates. Arsenal 4, Leeds United 1. Rasmus Christensen's goal, not enough to bring Leeds United back into the game. Arsenal, well-deserved winners. Felt Leeds United did well in spells, but obviously our defensive frailties let us down once again. You could tell that Max Verber was not in the team. We just don't look as solid without him in there, which is a slight worry. We'll just check the scores once more before we end the stream. So Bournemouth have beaten Fulham. That's full time there. Palace have beaten Leicester 2-1. That is full time as well. That must have been literally the last kick of the game. Forest and Wolves have drawn 1-1. That's not a bad result for us.
Brighton Brentford is still playing, and that's 3-3, but that isn't of any concern to us. So yeah, not too bad really. 16th, if we beat Forest, we could go 13th if other results go our way. Palace are still in 12th with a 2-point gap over Wolves. So, they're still not completely out of it, but that is a big result for Crystal Palace and Roy Hodgson. Who would have thought it? Roy Hodgson comes back in and they get a win straight away. But we will end this watch along now, guys. Really appreciate everybody that has dropped in for a bit, even if it has just been for a bit. Everyone that's dropped a comment in as well, I appreciate you a lot massively. Please smash a like on it if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel if you're brand new. I'm going to end the stream now so I can record my post-match, which will be out shortly. So keep your eye out for that. Hit that notification bell. And get all of your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below once the stream ends. And we'll be back live on the channel tomorrow evening for the final say, and I'll see you in a bit. Thank you.